Hey everybody, T-Man here, bringing you guys another video once again, and today this video is going to be about how WWE has dropped the ball on Kurt Angle. Okay, let's just get right into this. Let's make this video short and sweet, guys. So yeah, WWE proving again that they are definitely fucking Kurt Angle here. As everyone knows, Kurt Angle wrestles for TNA Impact Wrestling, and his contract is coming to an end. Now, Kurt Angle has been very, very vocal about coming back to WWE. He wants to end his career where he really began his pro wrestling career, and that was back with WWE. And this was a great chance for WWE to build a little bit more a really main name in wrestling, like Kurt Angle. You know, he's been a top star throughout the Attitude Era, and he's another guy that probably right now I would say maybe the only guy left from the old school wrestling that could really give you great in-ring work. Shawn Michaels was another one of them, but he's retired now. Now, if you think of everyone from the past, Kurt Angle's probably the only one that still really has it and could really still give you great matches. Now, WWE did offer Kurt Angle a deal, but they offered him a deal they knew he wouldn't take. I mean, WWE had no desire on having Kurt Angle back, and that was the big mistake here by WWE, because first of all, you don't have a lot of depth on your roster right now. Okay, you don't. Okay, and not to mention, Kurt Angle's a guy that could really help the other talent out. I mean, he's a great performer, great in-ring worker. He's a lot better now. I mean, he talked about on the JR podcast that, you know, he used to be in drugs and all this other stuff, and he's completely clean. I mean, he's the best Kurt Angle he's ever been, okay? And what Kurt Angle wanted, what they offered him is they wanted Kurt Angle to come back like a regular wrestler. That means working every single day, working every single house show, on the road all the time. And Kurt Angle wanted not a part-time contract. He wanted to work less days, more like all TV, and pretty much like maybe what Batista had on his last run, you know? And WWE didn't want to give him that. And I think that was a major mistake. I mean, first of all, WWE's always giving guys part-time contracts, especially the legends, okay? Kurt Angle is no different from Batista, Chris Jericho, guys that have that, okay? And Kurt Angle is willing to work a couple years, like at least 2 more years, and he's willing to do all TV, all pay-per-view, and some house shows. He just don't want to be on the road 5 days a week. And, you know, I mean, he's a lot older now. I mean, he's in his 40s, and I mean, I think WWE really fucked up here. I mean, they're just proving, I mean, I bet you this was Triple H's decision, saying, hey, you know what, let's offer him a deal we know he won't take, you know, fuck him, you know, they're not interested, and that's a bad idea. They need the depth. Okay, WWE needs the depth on that roster, okay? And, I mean, can you imagine Kurt Angle working with some of the great names, in-ring workers? Like, can you imagine a Cesaro and Kurt Angle match? Oh my gosh, that would be a hell of a match. I mean, they're booking Cesaro completely wrong. So, I mean, if you guys watch my videos, you know how I feel about that. So Kurt Angle could have some great in-ring work. So anyways, yeah, so it looks like Kurt Angle's going to be staying with TNA Impact. So we still get to see Kurt Angle wrestle for a lot more. And I think this is WWE's loss here. I think they messed up. And I don't think they're going to regret it, because WWE don't really care, and it's really stupid saying that they don't want someone who's part-time when your heavyweight champion, for God's sakes, is a fucking part-time wrestler. I mean, come on. He hasn't competed in 2 months. I'm cool with Brock Lesnar. I love Brock Lesnar being a champion. I love that storyline, but I'm just saying WWE should not say, oh yeah, they're not interested in hiring a part-time wrestler. I mean, when it's a big name that you know that's going to bring people to watch, and you know he can give you great in-ring work, but he just doesn't want to be on the road every day, considering his age. But you do the same thing with Batista and Jericho. Why? Because they kiss fucking Triple H's and Vince McMahon's ass? Come on. Bullshit. Anyways, guys, this is going to conclude my really quick what I just think of Kurt Angle re-signing with TNA. Great for TNA. They're making the move from Impact Wrestling. They're moving from Spike TV over to Destination Network or some Destination America, something like that. I didn't even heard of that channel before. I checked. Luckily, I get it, so I can still watch TNA Impact. So yeah, great for TNA. I think it just proves another lousy move by WWE, and there it is. I'm gonna be pumping out a couple more videos for you. I'm gonna be doing my first of my who I think is the top current wrestlers are in WWE, and I'm also going to be doing another video about who I think is the top names in the business in WWE that they're not utilizing, and that could be big stars for them if they know how to write them and produce them right. And also I'll also be doing a video on my comparison between TNA and WWE. I'm going to be comparing the two brands. So until then, guys, have a great one, and I'll see you for the next video.